I witnessed the virgin bridal to the dawn. Again, he is repeating dawn. Earlier we had dawn and dusk. Now he is going to give the whole picture of the day. I witnessed the virgin bridal to the dawn. He is already talking with the bridal. The same man has fallen in love. So the marriage feast, marriage company, all those things, the tapestry, you see. I witnessed the virgin. So all those colorful things which you see in the morning, you see, they are the bridals, you see, the tapestry. Behind the glowing curtains of the sky, or vying in joy with bright morning's step. So from morning, then from the dawn, then to early morning, or vying in joy with bright morning's step. I pace along the slumberous coast of morn. Slumber. You see here again, he used the word slumberous. Earlier, in one case, he has used slumberous. B-R-O-U-S without E. Slumberous. Here he uses slumber. So see the kind of continuity of the flow of the language, which is important. I pace along the slumberous coast of morn, or the gold desert, or the sunlight cross. The whole day, bright day, is a gold desert because it's not colorful in that sense. You see. Cross, traversing great ways of splendor and of fire. That is what happens during the hot day in the summer. See. Or with the moon gliding amaze through heaven. So in the evening, you see the moon gliding in the sky. Met the moon gliding amaze through heaven in the uncertain wideness of the night. Uncertain. The moon does not know what is going to happen, whether it is going to be swallowed up by the night or not, so to say. Because it depends upon the waxing and waning of the moon. In what phase it is, it will be there for some time and again suddenly it might disappear also. See. Therefore, uncertain, you see, in that sense. Or the stars march their long sentinel routes, pointing the spears through the infinitude. So if there is no moonlight, well, there are stars in the night sky. So morning, he's describing the dawn, he's describing the morning, he's describing the whole day, he's describing the moonlit night, he's describing now the starry night. What happens? Pointing, all the stars march on the long sentinel routes, pointing the spears through the infinitudes. Now this is something which is very beautiful. The stars pointing to the infinitudes. The stars are carrying spears in their hands. They are the night watchmen, guarding the night against the evil. The stars. They are the Arthurian knights, K-N-I-G-H-T, spears, riding horses and moving the sky. The stars. The stars march on long sentinel routes. They are guarding the night, pointing the spears through the infinitudes. That is the kind of an image he has already had about the night. Through the infinitudes, the vastnesses of spaces of night. They are guarding the space. Now, this is of course the plain description, but stars, sentinels, spears, as I said, this is the description of the medieval knights. Knight K-N-I-G-H-T, riding the horses, and then the night, this is what the stars are doing, guarding the earth against evil of the night. But there is also in this particular description a kind of a reference to William Blake's tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. In the forest of the night. And there he says, well, let me read that particular stanza from Blake. He is describing the fierce nature of the tiger. and flaming bright. And then what does it do? The tiger. He says, when the stars threw down their spears, when the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? One who had made this tiger, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Is it the same God who has made this land also made you, the fierce tiger, burning bright in the sky? And when the stars threw down their spears, did not the heaven water the place with tears? Now, the stars threw down their spears. This is what you have got here. Spears, you see, again, very important. Stars, spears, and sentinel roots, you see, all these things are pertinent to that description of tiger which is given by Blake in his poem, you see, that one. Now, in Blake's poem, Tiger, tiger actually represents the fierce nature of Christ himself. Christ in a certain form. And when he was fighting against the hostile angels, he had assumed that tremendous form. And those stars then threw down their spears. When he was fighting against them, they abandoned their spears. And therefore the heaven was watered with their tears. Yes, directly is one. So it is the fierce nature of Christ which is described here. And therefore he says, did he who made the lamb make thee also? Is it the same person who has made this small little mild creature also made this fierce tiger? Is the same creator? That is the reference there we see. So here the stars march on the long sentinel routes, march through the ages, pointing the spears to the infinitive. So this is what he is describing the whole sequence of day. And Satyavan has already read Blake's poem, Tiger. So he is referring to that, you see. He has read it already, see. The day and dusk reveal to me hidden shapes, what was concealed there. Figures have come to me from secret shore, and happy faces look from ray and flame. So everywhere, so he is describing the entire course of the day. From early morning, from dawn, etc., till the night, till the stars marching the sky with their spears and all that is completely described here. See. And happy faces look from ray and flame everywhere, from brightness, from burning desperation. I see that thing everywhere, you see. I have heard strange voices cross the ether's waves. Now, this is another kind of a celestial description. I have heard strange voices cross the ether's waves. The centaur's wizard song has thrilled my ear. I glimpsed the apsaras bidding in the pool and saw the wood nymphs peering into the leaves. The winds have shown to me the trampling lords. I have beheld the princess of the sun, burning in thousand pillared homes of light. What a description! I have beheld the princess of the sun, burning in thousand pillared homes of light. Yeah. I have heard strange voices cross the ether's waves. Ether, of course, the ethereal spaces, Akash, you can see. Actually, according to the Sankhya philosophy, it is ether that the waves stir up. in Akash, then comes Vayu. Vayu gives the waves, the five elements of creation. Five elements of creation. So it has that connotation, Akash, and wave, Vayu. It is that which is stirring up a movement in the expanses of space. And there, those waves are what I am hearing here. The same means I am hearing the music of the sky. I am hearing some other music. And this is the music of the celestial minstrels, celestial names, celestial beings, heavenly creatures. And some of the examples which he has given here are centaurs, apsaras, wood nymphs of the celestial beings. You see, centaurs, the equivalent to this description will be Gandharvas, Kinnaras in the Indian mythology. Gandharvas, the singers of music, musicians. Yes, all the five elements are there. All the five elements are present here. See, it's a very packed description, you see. Very connotative also, you see. It is not casual way for way of saying. That is the denseness of mystic poetry, the charm of mystic poetry also. Yeah. I heard strange voices crowded the wave, the centaur. So this is the description of the Gandharva Lok, of Kinnaras, of Apsaras, of wood names, what we would call Vana Devata, the Hindi term, the Sanskrit term Vana means forest, name Devata, Vana Devatas, Vana Devata, the forest goddesses, Vana Devata, good name, peering into the leaves, they are saying to the forest, you see. The winds have shown to me that trampling lords, yes, they're marching on the grasslands and all that. I feel the princess of the sun. Now this is an important line in several ways. And in fact the next line also. Burning in thousand-pillared homes of light. Thousand-pillared homes of light. Sahasra. That is the description. Now, see, earlier we have centaurs, apsaras, wood nymphs, and of the celestial minstrels, celestial beings, of those kind there. Then now he is moving from the celestial, means the vital realms, he is moving to the overmind realms. He is moving to the overmind realms. When he says, burning in thousand-pillared homes of light. Thousand-pillared, that is the description of the overmental sky, of overmental temple. It is supported by thousand pillars. The house of the overmind Lord is built with thousand pillars upon that. In other words, in the metaphysical language, thousand stands for the multiplicity of the creation. Overmind creation, it is from that the multiplicity starts. So he has already reached the overmental level there. Thousand-pillared homes of light, he says. You see, that is important. He's already there. Burning in thousand-pillared homes of light. So from the Swara Loka, he is now already going to the higher overmental world. Satyavan. He is describing all those spiritual experiences which were kind of common to him. Burning in thousand-pillared, see in the Katha Upanishad, when the young Nachiketas is left at the house of Yama, death. His father had given him to Yama, Nachiketas. There, Yama was out of station. He had gone out somewhere. And he had to wait for his arrival for 3 nights. The Nachiketas had to wait for his arrival, Yama's arrival, for 3 nights at the door. And when he comes, he makes inquiries, why you are here for, etc., to this boy. And then he says, I want knowledge, spiritual knowledge, etc., etc. He demands that kind of a thing. Yama is pleased. And one of the first boons which he gives to Nachiketas. He takes out from his neck a garland, not exactly a garland, a necklace of 1,000 jewels and gives it to Nachiketas. Necklace of 1,000 jewels he used to Nachiketas. Here is my gift to you. You have come here, you have waited for me, you are a deserving soul and all that kind of a thing. So this is my necklace. In other words, he is already giving to him his spiritual knowledge of the overmind world. 1,000 jewels, 1,000 pillars. That is the characteristic of the overmind world. So Yama, death in our language, has given that knowledge of the overmind world to Nachiketas. Here, Satyavan has already acquired that knowledge by his association with nature around here. By living there in the company of the great rishis in the forest and all that, he has already received that knowledge of the overmind world. Burning in 1,000-pillared homes of light. He is describing all his spirituals. He is giving a kind of status report, his biodata. This is what I have done, you see. Now, before that, we have another very powerful line. I have beheld the princess of the sun. Princess of the sun. Yes, I have been moving in the company. He is now describing gods and goddesses and apsaras and nymphs and everybody. And he says, I have been also seeing the princess of the sun. Now, who are these princess of the sun? Whom Satyavan already knows. My guess, what I could hazard is, these princess of the sun are what you would call, in the Indian terminology, Adityas. Aditya. There are 12 suns. Aditya is a derivative, means one who has come from Aditi. They are Aditya. The sons of Aditi are Aditya. Sons of Aditi, the sun god. So these are actually sons. Now Aditi has 8 sons. So 8 princes according to the Rig Veda. According to the Rig Vedic description, there will be 8 princes of the sun. And what she has done is, she has taken back 7 sons to heaven and left 1 son below on earth. For me? This is, no, it is the Vedic description. It is in the Rig Veda. It is a Vedic description. It is an experience. It is a way of speaking something. So she has taken back 7 sons and left 1 son below on the earth. Now this 1 son below on the earth, whom she has left, his name is Martand. Martand. The 8th son of Aditi, Martand. Marta means Mrityu, death count, and egg. He is kind of egg of the death here. She has left him here, Martand. And means which is mortal, you see. She has left him here on the earth. On the earth means on a mortal world. Earth stands for Mrityu Loka. She left the 8th son on the Mrityu Loka. He is the egg. He is the germinating power to give rise to things. So she has left him here, and 7 sons she has taken back home. What they will do? They will do something from up, while this man is going to do something from below. One Martand is enough. Now, it is this Martand we can say is Satyavan. It is she who has left him here. Yeah, she has left him here. Satyavan, he is here. She has left him, Martand, we call it. She has left him here for a certain purpose, etc., etc. All that thing you see. So it has happened that way. You see. Now I have made a list of the names. If you are interested in knowing all those uh, uh, 8 sons, Aditi's 8 sons: Varuna, Mitra, Aryamana, Bhaga, Ansha, Dhatri, Indra, and Martanda. These are the 8 sons in the Vedic description. Varuna, Mitra, Aryamana, Bhaga, Ansha, Dhatri, and Indra. And of course, Martanda is 8th son. So these 7 sons are in the sky, in heaven. And the 8th son is left on the earth, in the mortal world, Martanda. So these are the 8 sons. See why he says princess of the sun. It's a very packed phrase. I have already seen all those 7 sons, 8 sons. He himself is supposed the 8th son. Because he has taken human form. Yeah, Savitri will make him know. Yeah. So now this is according to the Vedic description. In case you are interested, you can take the reference Rigveda 72, hymn Sukta 70, hymn 72 in the Rigveda. Now, in the Brahmanas, you see, this is the Vedic description in the Veda, Rigveda. In the Brahmanas, the names are different, and they are Indra, Mitra, Ravi, Savitra, Surya, Varuna, and Yama. Yama. Instead of Martanda, Yama. Yama. In the Brahmanas. And in the Puranas, there are 12 Adityas. In the Purana, there are 12 Adityas. And they are Ansha, Aryamana, Bhaga, Dhuti, Mitra, Pushana, Shukra, Savitra, Tvashtra, Vishnu, and Vivasvana. Vivasvana is Aditya. That is Yama himself. Vivasvana, Yama himself, death, in the supramental Vivasvana. He is the 12th Aditya. And the son of Vivasvana, of this son, is Vaivasvata. Vaivasvata stands for death. The son of this son, S-O-N, son of this son, S-U-N, of Vivasvana is Yama, death. It is he who has taken here. So there is a kind of a relationship between the Vedic description and the Puranic description and the princess of the sun here. You see. So it is basically, if you go by the Vedic description, I will straight away say that the 8th son which Aditi has left here behind on earth is Martanda, who is none but Satyavan. Well, according to the Vedic description, he is the son of Aditi, whom she has left here in the mortal world. Now, according to the mother's description, according to the mother, it's not psychic. According to the mother's description, he is the first avatar. He is the first avatar, and not only first avatar, he is a permanent avatar. She says the permanent avatar, Satyavan. Actually, she narrates it in the context of the story of separation of this creation. when the four powers went away from the divine origin, the horror of separation was seen. She uses the word horror of separation was seen. And in order to correct that mistake of separation into that void, it is the Supreme Himself who has plunged. Supreme has plunged Himself into the void. He has stationed Himself into the void. And she says that it is that Supreme who has plunged Himself into that void after the separation of the four powers from the divine origin. It is that presence of the Supreme in the void, she calls Him as Satyavan. And she says He is the permanent avatar of the divine in this creation here. Therefore, we have got in the story, Satyavan in the grip of death. Shivandu uses the phrase the grip of death, and that grip of death can be loosened only by Savitri. He has stationed himself in the void. How to rescue him, how to bring him out of that void, that is the entire mission of Savitri. That is the entire mission of Savitri. So it is in that context all this meeting is taking place.